The wait is finally over, and Royal Enfield has once again stirred the biking world with the launch of its brand new 2025 Royal Enfield Classic 650. Welcome back to Untie, where we bring you the real pulse of the motorcycling world, and today, we are diving deep into a machine that brings classic heritage, modern engineering, and raw road presence together in one elegant package. Yes, this is not just an upgrade, it's a whole new experience that blends the timeless Royal Enfield DNA with the power and refinement of a 650 cubic centimeters twin. The 2025 Classic 650 is Royal Enfield's bold step forward, taking the legacy of the Classic 350 to the next level. The design language? Pure retro charm. The silhouette remains familiar, with that teardrop-shaped fuel tank, the wide and comfortable split seat, and the beautiful chrome touches that give it that vintage character. But now, everything feels more solid, more premium, and more refined. Every curve and contour is designed with a purpose. To evoke nostalgia while delivering performance that speaks to today's rider. The engine is, of course, the star of the show. The 648 cubic centimeters parallel twin motor is the same tried and tested unit that powers the Interceptor and Continental GT, but on the Classic 650, it feels smoother, more linear, and more relaxed. Producing around 47 horsepower and 52 Nm of torque, this engine is all about accessible power. Whether you're cruising on the highway or navigating twisty hill roads, the Classic 650 delivers torque exactly when you need it, without making you work for it. And thanks to the 6-speed gearbox and slipper clutch, gear shifts are effortless and clean. On the road, the Classic 650 is an absolute treat. The throttle response is crisp, the vibration levels are impressively controlled, and the bike feels incredibly balanced. The frame is new and slightly tweaked for better weight distribution, making this motorcycle handle with more confidence than you'd expect from a bike in this category. The wider handlebar gives you that commanding stance, while the upright seating position ensures long-distance comfort. You can ride this bike for hours, and it just glides along, letting the engine do all the talking. The suspension setup is another big win here. Telescopic forks at the front and twin shock absorbers at the rear are tuned for a plush and composed ride. Whether you're tackling potholes in the city or cruising on uneven country roads, the Classic 650 stays stable and comfortable. The braking setup features dual disc brakes with dual-channel ABS, offering strong and progressive braking with excellent feedback at the lever. Royal Enfield has also made sure the Classic 650 is tech-savvy without losing its soul. You get a semi-digital instrument cluster, which includes a classic analog speedometer paired with a small digital display for the trip meter, fuel gauge, and gear indicator. There's also the Tripper navigation pod on select variants for turn-by-turn navigation, WH, which is a practical addition for the modern rider. Lighting is now full LED, including the headlamp and tail lamp, which not only enhances visibility but also adds a touch of modernity to the classic design. Build quality is perhaps the best we've seen from Royal Enfield so far. Everything from the paint finish to the chrome detailing, from the stitching on the seats to the metal switchgear, feels top-notch. The attention to detail is impressive, and it's clear that Royal Enfield has invested serious time and resources into making the Classic 650 feel premium in every sense. When it comes to the exhaust note, Royal Enfield fans will not be disappointed. That signature twin-cylinder thump is still there, richer, deeper, and more refined than ever before. It's the kind of sound that makes people turn their heads on the road and gives the rider a visceral connection with the bike. It's not overly loud, but it has enough presence to remind you that you're riding something special. Fuel efficiency, while not the top priority in a 650 cubic centimeters bike, still manages a respectable figure. You can expect around 25 to 28 km/L depending on riding conditions, which is not bad for a twin-cylinder motorcycle that offers this kind of performance. As for color options, Royal Enfield has played it smart. There's a mix of classic blacks, royal maroons, deep greens, and dual-tone finishes that really pop. Each color option is carefully curated to reflect the heritage vibe, and the tank badges and pinstriping further accentuate the retro appeal. In terms of pricing, Royal Enfield has kept it competitive. While the exact ex-showroom price may vary depending on your city and the variant you choose, the Classic 650 is positioned between the Interceptor and the Super Meteor, making it a value-packed proposition. You get the charm of a classic design with the heart of a powerful twin-cylinder engine, and that combination is hard to beat in this segment. To sum it all up, the 2025 Royal Enfield Classic 650 is a motorcycle that captures the spirit of motorcycling. It respects its roots but is not afraid to evolve. It's got the looks, the power, the refinement, and the comfort that modern riders expect, without losing the soulful ride that Royal Enfield has always stood for. Whether you're a die-hard Enfield fan or someone looking for a classy, relaxed cruiser with real-world power, the Classic 650 should be on your radar. This is not just a motorcycle, it's a statement. It's about embracing the past, enjoying the present, and riding into the future with style. Let us know what you think of this new Classic 650 in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Untie for more bike reviews and updates from the world of two wheels.